I love that music. It sounds like super moms to the rescue. How to get what you need when you need it. That is the topic of today's Mom Squad discussion. Former school teacher and now homeschool teacher and mom of four, Tamara Chilver is here to help us throw out the clutter of 2013 and embrace the organization of 2014 with a few simple tips. Good morning. Great to see you again.
Good morning. You too.
So organize. It's something that I think a lot of us really try to revisit and do, but it's not always as easy to stick to it, right?
Right.
So we want to start out with, what's our first one here? A family calendar, which I've actually been thinking about lately, so I'm interested to see what you have to say about this. How can this really help us keep our lives organized?
Well, for a family calendar, it's just such a simple concept, but it helps tremendously because usually people have independent calendars like your husband or your children with their school planners. So to all come together once a month, put it all on a family calendar like this, and just everybody touch base. And so that way, if your spouse needs to take off early or take some kids to a certain event while you take the others, and my oldest son can take off work if he realizes that there's an event he wants to attend, but it gets everybody on the same page and keeps everybody up to date on events going on in the family.
So what do you say is a good place? Maybe stick this to the refrigerator so everybody can, we know everybody visits the refrigerator every day.
Yes, like near the kitchen or the family room, definitely.
And then as an extra mom tip, I love this because these days there is an app for everything, right?
Yes.
I use a free calendar app for your phone. I don't know about this one.
Yes, there's tons of free calendar apps and free Post-it apps.
Ooh.
And I make my to-do list and I have everybody's calendar or everybody's schedule on my phone. And that way when I'm taking the kids from one place to another, I remember what time I got to take them or if I need to pick something up on the way home.
Great idea.
I love the calendar app.
Well, when you just, I mean, even if you just stuck with the calendar, I would just feel all over so organized just seeing that on my refrigerator. Another thing you say is to eliminate junk mail, which whether it's your email inbox or whether it's coming in the mail like this, I mean, as far as me, I see that stuff piling up around my house. How do we get rid of it?
Okay, you're gonna love this. Talk about apps. This is one of the coolest apps I have found lately.
Okay.
It is called Paper Karma.
All right.
It's free.
I like the name.
And you just put it on your phone, and when you get junk mail, this is 1 week worth of junk mail that I used Paper Karma on in the last week from my family.
Karma.
And what you do is after you download the app, you snap a quick photo of the side that has the return address of the company who sent it to you.
Okay.
You do a couple of clicks.
Interesting.
They notify the company to stop sending you junk mail.
Get out. I cannot believe this.
Yes.
This is absolutely amazing. So you are not just eliminating it by throwing it away, you are stopping it completely from even getting to your house?
Right, because you know it creates clutter. Then you have to take time to sort through it. Now it works with magazines, catalogs, credit card offers, yellow pages, but it doesn't work with junk mail that's targeted for your zip code, like grocery store flyers.
Okay, and that's okay sometimes because everyone needs the grocery store and coupons
and this
and all that
is
stuff.
1 week of junk mail that it worked on. And so it can eliminate it coming to my house within 30 days. It'll stop coming.
Unbelievable. So that's 2 great apps you can get on your phone to help you stay more organized. Now, what about this? Recipes. I know I have family. I have tons of recipe books that take up a lot of space. I have Grandma's recipe here, Betty Crocker here. What do we do to keep organized with our recipes?
Okay, this makes mealtime planning a breeze. And I started this about a year ago. You know how we have tons of cookbooks everywhere in our kitchen. When you're going to plan your meals and go to the grocery store and make your items of ingredients, you have to sort through all the cookbooks. So what I did is I made copies of all my favorite recipes. I put it in a 3-ring binder. And I typed up my recipe cards, but you can just slide your recipe card in. Get some page protectors, slide in your recipes, and if you print off recipes, such from Pinterest or like from websites, you can just print them off, slide them in, and then I get dividers and I divide them up by categories, such as salads, appetizers, soups, and desserts, pastas.
Great idea.
And then when I go to plan, now all I have to say is, okay, let's do a soup this week. I go right to my soup category. I write down the ingredients I need. Same thing for a pasta dish or chicken dish, whatever. And it's all in one place. I'm not shuffling through cookbooks looking up.
Well, this is how unorganized I am. All my favorite ones I toss in a drawer, and then when I need them, I can't find them. So this is a fabulous idea. And also when it comes to laundry, what do you have for us? Because I know a lot of people kind of roll their eyes when it comes to laundry, but it really is tough to stay organized, especially if you've got a big family and you've got piles of stuff everywhere.
Right, laundry room, besides the kitchen, laundry room, moms are in a whole lot. So I discovered this about 2 years ago, this little trick that I wish I was doing 20 years ago. And what I did, I used to go from room to room in my house getting all the clothes out of the hampers. And then I'd go back to the laundry room, and then I would go ahead and sort them into lights and darks.
Sounds familiar.
Yes. Now I have 2 baskets in my laundry room. My kids all put their clothes right in the laundry baskets, and they sort them for me. So when I go to do laundry, it's all sorted. I just put it in the washing machine, the lights and the darks. But this saved me 5 minutes a day, which totaled about 2 hours a month.
That's incredible. Imagine what you can do with that time. How about just some relaxed time? Just an extra 2 hours to just sit down and take a break from the laundry and the cooking and...
Exactly. I don't want to be in the laundry room for the extra 2 hours if I don't need to be.
That's amazing. So obviously some great tips. Don't forget the phone apps here, the recipe book, and then of course when it comes to laundry, great ways to stay organized. Tamara, thank you so much.
Thank you.
It was great having you back. Do you